Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. You enjoying JoJo then? Yeah. You can keep watching it if you, of course. I mean,
Is the match still going?
yeah, yeah. Why?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I literally only just got into it, and I could die. Something about sorry. What's he sorry about?
Hmm?
Why is he screaming, I'm sorry? Gomenasai.
It says stop and you mustn't do it. Dun 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 dun. Dance and sings.
So hey.
In and out the valley. In and around the way. We stand there. So how'd your match go?
Oh my god. We went to a place, I was like, let's not go there. You know, and just like, the map. I was just like, let's not go there, let's not go there. But they insisted. I know, I'm stuck here. Like, with no team. And I'm in the storm. And it's just shit. And there's no vehicle to just drive far. Because it's far away and there's no car. And I'm just like, bruh, I told all of you, let's not go there. Let's go here. Should I just leave, or you still watching, Jojo?
If you want to keep your match going, then go ahead.
Sure, I'm gonna try.
I'm eating right now anyway.
Of course.
I got
Okay.
some food.
Okay. And then on top of that, like, it got all...
Aren't you after you?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it would, because I started watching the first episode.
So did you finish the first episode?
I don't believe so. No. Sorry. However, I don't doubt your taste in anime, and it's probably as good as, you know, you hype about, and all the internet memes, you know,
It is.
go on about. I don't doubt it. Yeah. But like, in what way? Is it just a storytelling?
Part 1.
Storytelling. Is it?
Yes. Like the
It
story,
is.
the stories are really good.
Really?
The storytelling is really good, and also like just all the characters like action and stuff. Like I showed my sister a scene from
Yeah.
part two, Battle Tendency,
Yeah.
and like it was the scene where Mark, this character named Mark, dies, and Caesar is just like grieving over his death, and she
Yeah.
and I got her interested in the show. She's like, man, I like that he was so emotional to me because Caesar was like, he was just a boy he loved his family and his girl. And he was going to get married and all that.
Yeah.
Like Caesar was really emotional about everything.
I see. Basically, I'm outside of the storm, and the only way I can get there now is with this boat. But that involves me being in the storm for like most of the way. And I'm having to drive around the island in the boat. I died outside the play zone. I couldn't make it that distance on a boat to the map, back around the map.
Oh, there he is.
No, please, no. Not a wrangle anymore, please. Fuck off. That was such a good game. Konoshino Sadame Jojo. What does that mean, Ricky? I will not die now.
Destined bloodline.
Huh? It is destined that you will die.
What, Sonoshi no Sadame?
Yeah, yeah. Something about dying, right?
No, it's something about bloodline. Something like that.
Okay. Chino.
It's like it's
Chino.
destined bloodline.
Kono chi no.
Chi.
Okay, chi means blood. Yeah. Chi no sadame. Yeah, okay. Kono this blood something or another. Sadame. Interesting.
That blood's destiny.
Which bloods? The JoJo's family
That blood's
bloodline.
destiny.
Yeah. What is it? A curse? Are they cursed or something? To fight or something? Is that right, Ricky?
Hmm?
Is that what it is? Is there something? What's so special about the bloodline? Are they cursed to fight or something, or do they always get into fights?
Yeah, yeah, because the Joestar bloodline is it's kind of like a curse. They always something's happening to them.
Right.
There's always something happening to them. It's like that curse.
Okay. Interesting.
The only JoJo that pretty much just went out and didn't have the plot thrust onto him, but he was actually with most protagonists they're reactive characters. You know how
Yeah.
the villain would do something and then they react to what the villain did.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, there's one protagonist who's actually who basically decided to go out on the adventure on his own. He wasn't just it wasn't just thrust upon him by some
Yeah.
factors out of his control.
Yeah.
He actively chose to go out and do this and change the status quo. It wasn't just thrown into his lap and say, "Here, go do this."
Yeah.
He actually chose to go do it, and that would be Giorno Giovanna.
I see. And who's he?
Well, the son of Dio / Jonathan, because it was Dio's head, but it was Jonathan's body. And he also, but Giorno basically also goes, "What?" and Muda Muda,
Mhm.
just like Dio. Oh, also in the opening, in
Yeah.
one of in the last version of Golden Wind's opening, he actually does the Shadow Dio pose when he's using Gold Experience Requiem.
Okay. Mhm.
You'll know if when you get to part 3, you'll see what I'm talking about. Shadow Dio.
I see. What's so shadow about him?
Huh?
They have stands, right?
Yeah, they have stands. Yeah, they get stands in part 3.
I see.
In parts 1 and 2, they use the Ripple, also called Harmon. But I like the Ripple. It sounds cool to me. Yeah, both names are correct. It's just two different names for the same thing. But I like calling it the Ripple more. Because when I think Hamon, I think of ham because Hamon means ham in Spanish. So I just think of ham whenever I hear that. So I prefer to just say the Ripple.
I see. Oh my god! I got hit with a crossbow. Wow. Oh my god. I died from crossbow. So did this other teammate of mine. Oh my gosh, he got us with a crossbow, bro. Chino, chi, kono chino sadame. Sono, that bloodline. Okay. One sec, gotta go game chat. Just for a brief second, I'll be right back. Just, hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hey, منين أنتم؟
الجزائر.
ها؟ اوكي تمام.
انزل هنا.
كيف الحال؟
الحمد لله.
تمام. يا أخوان be out. I go to my party. Okay. Hey Ben.
Yeah.
I'm just finding out if they are Arabs or not, and they are. Surprise you, surprise you. But yeah, whenever you want to play something, let me know. Yeah, Ricky. Honestly, I'm up. I'm only up at this point for you, because it's midnight.
Fighting against Jack the Ripper.
Hmm?
They're about to fight Jack the Ripper.
I see. I see. So why do they go around fighting anyway? Like, is there a
Huh?
reason? Why do they go around fighting anyway?
Fighting what?
Just anybody. Why does anyone fight in the anime? Why?
Well, he needs to kill. Well, basically, Jonathan needs to kill Dio for a few reasons. One, to avenge his father who got killed, and two,
Yeah.
mm, because plot.
Because plot.
Yeah. Plus, remember, Dio's a vampire. He could just take over the world if he wants to. He's got like a zombie army he's trying to create right now.
Really?
Hmm. So, gotta kill him.
So why do you like Dio so much? Because he's a villain? Or
Hmm?
why do you like Dio so much? Is it because he's a villain
I don't
or...
know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't like him.
Hmm?
Although I prefer part 3 Dio
I see.
over part 1. I like part 3 Dio
Hmm?
more.
I see. Sorry if my chewing's annoying you.
Amon Tata! I love it.
Hmm?
I said my favorite JoJo is definitely Joseph Joestar. He's fun.
The main character. Not the main character. Is that not the main
He was the
character?
main character. Yeah, he was the main character of part 2.
Yeah,
Battle Tendency.
I see.
And he was a part of the group in part 3.
Yeah.
Got the Crusaders, and they got stands.
What are
And
you eating,
then,
brother? You having your dinner?
yes,
What you having?
it's some pasta
Yeah.
with onions and what is
Yeah.
this? Oh, sweet peppers.
Nice.
And there was also some pork chop.
Awesome, dude. I can't eat that. I can't eat that one. Like the world in Dio. So what's the universe like? I mean in Dio in JoJo. What's the
What?
universe like? What's the world like? Is it hostile or?
Oh, no. The world is basically our world. It's just that weird stuff happens in it. So that's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's what all. If you notice, that's why they have so many music references and stuff.
What does?
Yeah, in the anime, like REO Speedwagon is the name of a rock band, and that's the name of a character in the show. Like it takes place in our world.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why the places they are real world locations is just
yeah.
a weird spin on it.
Okay, with a weird spin on
Overall,
it.
the world itself is, yeah. Overall, the world is just like our world. It just has bizarre things that happen in it.
I see. Right.
Oh, and also something that's kind of
Hmm?
I guess weird. In part 6,
Yeah.
well, no, it's in part 7. It was in part 7. Basically, in part 7, they're actually searching for what's called the Holy Corpse parts. It's actually Jesus's body parts.
Whose body part? What are they looking for? What's it
Jesus.
called?
Jesus is, you know.
But what did you say
Jesus.
before that?
Oh, they're searching for Jesus's body parts. Yeah.
Really?
And basically, if you collect all of them,
Hmm.
it gives you like ultimate power or something.
Wow.
Yeah. Because why not? Yeah, they're called the Holy Corpse part.
That would be so blasphemous to some, you know.
Yeah, but all those hardcore Christians don't even watch anime, so.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
they'd have to read the manga in order to know that.
Really? Is it only in the manga?
If that's in the manga, that's not that hasn't been animated yet. So unless they read JoJo, they don't know. They're not gonna find
Yeah.
out until part 7 gets animated. Then you're gonna hear a whole bunch of people all on the internet talking, basically just bitching about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Those anime onlys are just gonna be start bitching.
Hmm? What is he guys saying?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Speedwagon was saying, "Have you got listen to yourself? It says spill a drop, and even if you destroy that zombie, I will abandon you.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself. Have you gone insane? You stay out of this. I'll do it." The North Wind created the fight. It's elaborate. It was made to create confusing shadows even when lit. Oh no, the fire. Excuse me.
Hang on, let me just go game chat real quick again. Sorry, my team's retarded. يا أخي عندي loot for you. تعال تعال. Car 98. Car 98K. Okay, here. And here's the scope for you as well. Do you want a 6 times scope?
I have four.
You have a 4. Do you want a 6? No?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, nice. Give me the
Thank you.
4. Nice. Give me the 4, please, if you don't mind. Nice, man. Nice.
مولاي مجاونا يسنى عكس هاي راحوا زز وحده هيا في 4 هيا مولاي يا مولاي
Nice. Yeah, just gave the guy some loot. Simples, really. He wouldn't... There was no other way of getting it to him. But to speak.
I like the endings.
Uh-huh.
You hear it?
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Roundabout. I read the manga online, but I wanna get the hard copies. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Let's see what the subtitles say whenever he says Sono Shino Sadame.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
You showed me a degree thing on paper, didn't you? You said you had got showed your requirements for your degree,
Right,
right?
right. I showed it to you before, yes.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? I don't know.
What I mean? I mean, I don't know where I put it.
You lost
Mm-hmm.
find out in the class, remember I said I wanted to see exactly we can share the book.
Uh-huh.
How to write books. I was just about to take history, but we have English. I'm trying the English that I don't know if it's adequate to what really that's not good. So where is it put?
Hmm. My lockbox there.
What?
It's in my lockbox. Check it here.
You put a big paper in your locker?
I could have. I put a lot of
The
stuff in there.
whole paper. Wouldn't it be the size of a folder or a tablet?
Yes.
Because from what I'm remembering, it wasn't folded. It was straight.
Hmm. I don't know where my keys are.
I have no idea.
Hey. Sorry,
A
I was
fate.
in
Okay.
gunfight. Sorry, brother. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it says a fate determined by his blood. By his blood.
Nice. Shikusho. There's a proper way of saying ksa, you know? Shikusho.
Huh?
Shikusho is the proper way of saying ksa. You get it? You know, ksa. Ksa.
Kasa. It's like when you're increasing.
Yeah, that. But the proper way is... That's just a short version of Shikusho. Get it? Shikusho. It's a long version. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh yeah. Do you know about vampiric hypnosis?
No.
You can do
No
it in
clue.
Skyrim too, but yeah, Dio has that power. Or vampires can like put you in a trance and like
Yeah.
basically hypnotize a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and as if you're a vampire in Skyrim, you can do that too. I've done it.
Right. Hypnosis. Interesting.
Yeah.
Vampiric as well. Nice name for it.
Mhm. Sometimes I've been caught trying to it's basically you can sneak into when you're a vampire you can like sneak into people's houses and stuff and then you drink their
Yeah.
blood while they're sleeping and all that.
Right.
But I've had times to where I've been caught, so then I hypnotized them, and they just let me drink their blood while they were under my spell.
Really? What, in Skyrim?
Mhm.
And you need to do that, do you? Strategically, like, I don't know, as a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're a vampire, you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta drink people's blood.
That's so interesting, man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, periodically. Oh, also, you don't die during the day, but what happens, in Skyrim, but basically what happens is you don't regenerate stamina. And you use stamina to run and also block and all that. But if you're a vampire during the day, you don't regenerate stamina. Something else is
Yeah.
if you go with the longer you go without drinking, like you can become also the strongest type of vampire is a vampire lord, and you can become a vampire lord by doing the what's it called? It's a storyline. The
Oh shit! I pushed the guy. Oh, I'm so dumb. Fuck.
and when
Yeah.
you're a vampire lord, you actually can transform into this pretty cool like creature, vampire lord. You have a vampire lord transformation that you can do.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful. Another thing is when you're a vampire, you have a weakness to fire.
Yeah. Ah, interesting. Nice.
And
Makes
the longer you go without drinking someone's blood, the more powerful you get. But your weakness to fire gets stronger. You know.
I see. How long have you been a vampire?
Yeah. Well, the longer you go without drinking blood, when you drink blood, it basically suppresses your powers. It helps suppress your powers.
Really? Why?
Yeah, you would think it would be the other way around. The more blood I drink, I get stronger. But it's the opposite. If I go long enough without drinking blood, I get my powers will grow. So will your weakness to fire.
I see.
So yeah, you get
Very
really cool
strange.
powers. It's just that it has disadvantages too, such as no stamina. You don't regenerate stamina during the day, and
Yeah. Yeah.
but you can like I said, you can put people in a trance. Oh, you can bring dead people back. You can bring someone back to life as a zombie too
Yeah.
for about a minute. So like
Really.
it's called reanimation. But there are other people that can. But if you're a mage, you can do that too. So, but if you're a vampire, you don't need to learn the spell. You just have it.
Oh, right.
And you can turn invisible as well. There's an invisibility thing which you can do.
I see. Hey, Ricky. Oh my god.
Oh, and there's this one that's called Drain Life too. Basically, it's a spell that the vampires can do to where they basically you shoot like this black and red mist type of beam thing from your hands, and it absorbs the health of the enemy and gives it to you.
I see. It's more a suck.
Yeah, it's like more reset. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it's like. And it auto locks onto them and everything. It's basically Moira.
Somehow. I want Moira powers. No.
It's basically Moira. What sucks though is when you're a vampire, not all like some dragons shoot fire and you have a weakness to fire, so it sucks to suck. So that's a disadvantage. So unless you're wearing, but a good way to counter that is to just wear armor that you have enchanted with fire resistance, and then it'll even it out. On my strongest character, I'm actually a crusader, and I can turn into a werewolf, and my companion is a vampire. So
Uh-huh. Excuse me. You wanna play PUBG with me?
but I don't have it.
Hmm? Sorry?
Oh, and there's a spell and a shout that you have in Skyrim that can slow down time. So,
Right deal.
well, Dio freezes time. The shout only slows it down.
Mhm.
So, like you'll see arrows coming at you in like slow motion and all that.
Mhm.
So if you want to like I don't know be Dio in Skyrim, you could be a vampire lord and then activate the slow time shout to pretend like you use the world.
Mhm. Hey man, you seen like social media accounts that are called so and so is back, and they're talking about themselves, or part two, and this and that, and they fucking write this elaborate thing in their bio.
Hmm?
You ever see those people's
Is that?
accounts on Insta or Facebook where they're like, oh, new account. Why? Fucking weirdos. What did they do so
What, new
bad?
account?
Yeah, it's like their whole life is just like, it just stigmatized them. It was just a stigma on them. You know what I mean? And now they have a new life, new and improved me. Weirdos. With a new private
You
account
know,
that people can't see and hate on or something. Haters. Haters in the building. Do you get that? Do you see that shit very often?
hmm. You know, the people with those private accounts.
Or not the fact that it's private, just the fact that it's an account that's named, new or the second or number two. Do you get
Oh,
me? Or like the
oh,
return of, the return of themselves. Or social media is just full of
oh.
shit, and people associate all the stuff on it with themselves too much. Oh my goodness, my team has got us all killed. I didn't even want to come to this difficult ass place. For fuck's sake, bro. You sons of fucking bitches. And they've run away. Green especially, you fucking stupid Arab cunt. Mhm. Well done, Ricky.
this is a power that I've literally never seen a vampire have ever in any other medium.
Which one then?
Basically, Dio can control the he can control the his
Yeah.
body temperature, right?
Okay. Really?
Right?
Dio can.
And he uses it to freeze people. This is
Use it to freeze others. Oh, he can control others' body
yeah,
temperature.
he can like lower his own body temperature and it freezes other people. It says know that I have absolute control over my body. So he uses it to lower his own body temperature and then freeze. I vaporized the moisture in your left arm.
How? By touching
When it
it?
vaporized, it sucked up the heat, flash freezing your arm.
What? So by then touching them, then by touching the person,
Mm-hmm.
with his cold body.
Yeah.
See, what the fuck? Amazing.
And basically with Hamon, remember, it's a breathing technique.
Yeah.
And he uses it. You use it to it, the Hamon basically kind of harnesses the power of the sun because it,
Yeah.
I don't know, it operates in the same wavelength as sunlight. So they use it to fight vampires. But it works
Interesting.
by carrying the oxygen. When you breathe, it carries the oxygen through your blood, right? And then you can use it to send energy through objects and people. But Dio is freezing their blood vessels so that they can't use him on them.
Okay. The Hamon is harnessing the sunlight's wavelength of light. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, and where do they beam it out of their mouths? Or where do they
Yeah, they
beam it
just
out?
breathe.
Oh, and
Oh, they
light
just
comes
send
out.
it. They send it through. They just send it through their body. Like you can see, like an electricity, like a yellow electricity energy
Yeah.
shooting through their bodies and stuff.
Okay. Something about a magician.
He's talking about Queen Elizabeth. It says in the 16th century, an ill-fated queen was slain by Elizabeth I.
I see.
Ye fierce knights who served Queen Mary Stuart, settle this. I leave the extermination of these pests to you.
Mhm.
Enjoy. You ever heard of someone? Have you ever heard of Tarkus and Bluford?
No, sir. Who the fuck's that? Luther. And who now?
Bluford.
Blueford. No one.
Mm-hmm.
Not a clue. Who's that?
Hmm. New characters in JoJo. I'm just looking something up.
Okay.
Hmm. All right, Ellen. I found Jesus. It says it's right here. Jesus. It says Jesus
Yeah.
is the key figure in Still Ball Run, appearing in proximity to the saint's corpse. Although never confirmed as such, this figure is named once as a heavily implied represent a biblical and much ventured Son of God in Christianity, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Right. What's your
Oh
point?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought
Oh.
it was
Oh, you're
interesting
just
that
googling
they
what
Iraqi
Jesus.
decided to do that.
That what could do that?
What?
Sorry.
Could do what?
Could who do what now? Sorry.
I don't know. I was asking you. You said something that what could do something.
Oh, I thought that's what you said, bro. It's fine.
Oh no.
I guess we both had. I'm joking. Just me.
Long ago in 1565, two queens fought in a war of royal succession. Queen Elizabeth I and a beautiful 23-year-old Mary Stuart.
I can't put a laser sight on any of my guns. They're all too old school. All the guns I'm packing are too old school to put a laser sight on. What the fuck?
Mary the First of Scotland reigned over Scotland from December 14th, 1542 to July 24th, 1567. Mary, the only surviving legitimate child of King James V of Scotland, was 6 days old when her father died, and she ascended the throne. Had you ever heard of Mary Stuart?
No. Mary Stuart.
Uh-huh.
No, sir. No clue.
The Catholics believed that because Elizabeth had been declared illegitimate in 1536, Mary's challenge to the throne was stronger than Elizabeth's. Mary, Queen of Scots, was the daughter of James V of Scotland and Mary of Guise. Says she attempted to regain the throne. She fled southward, seeking the protection of her first cousin, once removed Elizabeth I of England. I don't know. I thought maybe you had heard of it or something. Since that had something to do with England.
Say it again, sorry. Mary Queen of who now?
Of Scotland.
Mary Queen of Scotland.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
Or
Yeah.
Queen of Scots. I don't think I've heard of that.
Of Scots.
Just Scots. Is it just Queen of Scots? Is that what that is? Is that what it's called? She's
Right
called
here it says Queen of.
Scotland.
Yeah, down here it says. It says Queen of Scots here at the top. Mary Queen of Scots at the top.
Yeah.
And it says Mary First of Scotland.
Okay. Okay.
Over
Nice.
here.
I see. I don't know who she is, but I've heard that name many times. Yeah. So she's probably just what she says on her tin. The first Queen of Scotland. You know, the English colonised the area. That must be it. God, what an epic fight.
And like I'm looking right here on Wikipedia, it says 4 years later she married her half cousin Henry Stuart, Lord Darnley, and in June 1566 they had a son named James. On February 15th, on February 1567, Darnley's residence was destroyed by an explosion, and he was found murdered in the garden. And then right here in JoJo it says, but one day Mary's husband, Lord Darnley, unexpectedly died. So, so it's accurate.
Okay, so does it give alternate perception of history then?
It says mostly accurate to real world history. There are some changes.
Hmm?
It gives it mostly accurate to real life history because it's supposed to take place in our world.
Yeah.
Seeing a chance, Elizabeth blamed Mary for Darnley's death. The land turned against Mary, and she was caught and imprisoned. In part two, in part two, some of the Nazis are actually the good guys. I'm not even joking.
What? Why? How?
Yeah. They help Joseph, not Joseph. Yeah, they help Joseph and Caesar fight against the Killer Men. Yeah, Nazis.
Right.
Like probably like my favorite one is von Stroheim. He's cool.
Right. A Nazi.
Yeah, he's a Nazi.
Interesting. That's so interesting, actually.
Jonathan said, "This is so strange. I learned about him in school, and now he's coming to kill me."
Who? Dracula.
Jonathan said that.
He learned about who in school?
Um,
The Nazi.
what's his name? No, not the Nazi. Uh, what's his name?
Wilhelm. Well, Lieutenant Wilhelm.
Bluford. Bluford.
I see.
I'm pretty sure Buford and Tarkus aren't weren't real though, because I can't seem to find anything about them.
Right.
But I know, but everyone's heard of Jack the Ripper though.
I see.
You should really watch JoJo. Good.
What sound is he making there, Ricky?
Hmm?
What sound was that?
I don't know. What did it sound like?
I don't know. It could have been my game. That's why I asked.
I don't know. I was like stretching, and
I see.
could have been my chair.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard a whole lot of things about Madoka Magica. I have yet to actually watch it.
Yeah, that one. I've heard about that too. Quite a bit.
I have it on my queue, but I haven't even started the first episode of it.
What is it about again? I heard that the animation's good in it for reasons where it's like, in the fights, the animation's pretty good.
Oh, there is one Magical Girl anime that I watched that was really
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
It was even my favorite episode is like what was it? It was one where they actually pilot a giant mech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I see.
And fight a monster.
Oh shit, there's been fights here. Fuck. There shouldn't have been fights all the way out here. What the fuck, brother?
Maybe I'll finally start it. Maybe I should finally just start it today. Madoka Magica.
Really? Like right now, you mean?
Yeah. I could. I was gonna watch Fully Cooley, but they don't have the
Yeah.
they don't have the original series on it. They have the two new seasons, but they don't have the original Fully Cooley on here. They have season 2 and 3 on here.
Fooly
They don't have
Coly,
season
what's
1.
that?
Anime.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a Fully Cooley backpack I got from
Really?
that they were just giving out one of the those cheap drawstring backpacks they give out at
Yeah.
conventions. I have one of those that's behind me.
I see.
I got a Houston Outlaw one too.
Are you serious? Nice.
Yeah, they were giving that one out at at another convention I went to. It was a what was it called? Comic Palooza.
I never heard of it, but sounds good.
But yeah,
Comic.
yeah, Comic Palooza. When I went to that one, I actually played Overwatch on PC.
Ah, it was ages ago then.
Mhm.
I see.
Let's see, what? That was. No, that was just last year. Yeah, this happened just last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last year.
Sorry, I'm really not ignoring you. Sorry, bro. It's just this game. This game is very mentally like demanding, but it's relaxing. It's weird.
I wanted to watch K-On, but it's not on here.
I don't know.
K-On.
Right.
It's weird that they don't have it, but they have what's it called? But Chernobyl. That one. And again, I don't know if we're even gonna get it because I remember the studio that makes that anime. So we may not even get, I'm not even sure if we're gonna get that on Crunchyroll because the studio that makes that anime,
Yeah.
you know, got burned down. So
Oh yeah. So it did.
so
That's pretty terrible. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, beeping the horn cancels like refilling petrol. What the fuck?
Have you ever heard of monotask?
Of what now?
Monotask.
No, sir. No, I have not.
A lot of people love it, but I was having trouble just getting to the first episode. I was like falling asleep. Everyone says it's good, but I was falling asleep through the first episode.
My
If
brother,
you asked
someone
me what happened in that
yeah,
first episode, I really couldn't tell you.
someone's shooting us and I don't know where from.
Sniper, get down.
Exactly. And the guy, just this random solo player. Oh, I see them.
Oh yeah, it was called Flip Flappers. That was the name of that anime.
This random solo player destroyed our car. He came all the way up to us, destroy our car, and then he fucks off. And I don't know where to. I mean, I don't know where he's coming from. And now there's now there's another guy based up somewhere shooting me.
Okay, let's see, where is it? You ever seen Infernal Cop?
No? What's that about?
I don't even know how to describe it.
Hello?
It's about Studio Trigger, so there you go. That should excite you. Infernal Cop.
Nice. She's sweet assassin. Okay, we can play a game if you want, Ricky.
You ready?
Anything? Yeah, whenever.
Alright.
You sure you want to switch straight now? Or hello? Have you already done it?
I just closed it.
Okay, man. Sorry. What were you
Yes, I just
watching?
closed it.
A new anime?
Oh, nothing. No, I wasn't watching it yet. I was just
My
looking at something.
dude.
I was just looking at something from Infernal Cop.
Okay.
I need to finish Infernal Cop. I'm only on like episode 4.
You don't know how
It's
to
pretty
describe
funny.
it.
Yeah, it's hard to describe it, but it's pretty funny to me. You're gonna, if you watch it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Defo. I mean,
It's
yeah. Sorry. Explain.
it reminds me of this one anime called what was it? Pop Team Epic. Was just a bunch of random stuff that happens. It's like, what the heck is this?
Whoa.